So hi all, welcome to today's video. So today we are going to discuss a topic in C++. So as you all know, in C++, new is used to dynamically allocate memory for an object. So but what if we want more control over where that object is placed in memory? So here comes the need of placement new. So here today we are going to see what is placement new and what are its advantages and where it can be used. So here as you can see I have defined a class and I have defined a parameterized constructor of a class. I have already created a short video on the types of constructors in C++. I will share the link in this section so you can check that out. So I have a parameterized constructor and a destructor defined for this class, and this class has a integer data member. So in the main function what I'm doing is I'm creating a memory buffer for this class which is passing the size of my class, and I am creating an object of my class using the new operator. So this new operator is not a normal new operator, it's a placement new operator. As you can see that we are passing this created memory buffer as a parameter to this new operator and then using the my class type and calling the parameterized constructor using this particular guy. So this is the syntax or the format of placement new. You will pass the memory address which you have created into the new operator. So this is the syntax of placement new. So placement new, one thing you have to note here is this placement new doesn't allocate memory by itself, unlike the new operator. So the what placement new does is it creates an object and places that object in the memory buffer that is supplied to it. So here we are supplying the memory buffer as the location where this my class object should reside. So essentially, this myClass object is residing in the stack memory buffer. Instead, if you try to use new operator, it will be residing in a heap memory. So that's the one thing that you need to note. So since the placement new doesn't allocate memory by itself in the heap, we can't use the delete operator here since there is no memory allocated in the heap. And also one more thing to note here is you have to explicitly call the destructor of the myClass object, because since we are not using the delete operator, we have to explicitly call the destructor of this myClass. And also please note this memory buffer is created in the stack. Therefore, once the scope of this main function ends, this memory buffer will be automatically cleared. So one important thing to note here is this memory allocated will outlive the lifetime of the object. For example, this myClass object is destructed, and after its destruction also this memory is valid or the memory is present, is there. So that's what it decouples the lifetime of the object with the memory where that particular object resides. That's the one major thing with placement new. So I have already discussed why we can't use the delete operator here. So next we will go to the advantages. So where this placement new can be used or what are its major advantages. So placement new will optimize the memory usage. So how it will optimize? It will prevent the unnecessary reallocations of the memory or creating new memory locations if the object is recreated multiple times. So if you are recreating object multiple times based on the application requirement, then if you are using a new operator that will create a new memory locations for each object that you are creating. So unnecessary memory creations will happen. So if you are working with an application with a memory constraint like this in embedded systems, etc., then this placement view will come to your rescue. So here you can reuse the memory buffer which is there or which is already created. So this is the major advantage of placement new. So that's the main things that I want to cover in this particular video. So If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such content. So happy coding.